addressed locally. Legislation should be able to tackle before the next election. Also speaking, the Sultan of Sokoto and President of the Nigerian Supreme Court for Islamic Affairs, Alhaji Muhammadu Saad Abubakar III, urged leaders to stop politicizing security. Parties are accusing one another of not doing enough to tackle insecurity. I think that's the major problem we've been facing in the country. We believe we have a problem and the solution is close. Peace is very important. Without peace, we cannot worship God. We find people killing themselves. We must go back to the holy books and work according to those books for lasting peace, he said. President, Christian Association of Nigeria, Samson Ayokunle, urged the elite to sustain pressure on the politicians to ensure that the successes recorded in the country's effort to fight insecurity were not botched. Ayokunle, represented by the Deputy President of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Archbishop John Praise, said there has to be justice and fairness if peace is going to reign in the country. In his autobiography, My Participants Unveiled on Thursday, Akoli said he was incarcerated at Agodi, imprisoned by then military government of Muhammadu Buhari over trumped up charges of corruption. He was released after 2 years following another military coup by Ibrahim Babangida. When he became governor of Osun State, Akoli said he was almost impeached because he would not approve bogus allowances for members of the state assembly. The author also said he was informed that bribes had to be paid to labor union leaders in order to avert unseasoned industrial strikes during his tenure. As SSG and deputy governor, my take-home pay was much lower than what I was earning as an executive of BP in 2 offices I held. I had no authority to approve government expenditure. I never took bribe and never gave bribe to anyone, the author wrote. No one ever wrote any petition against me to the EFCC, ICPC, or the police for any fraud or wrongdoing during the term of office. I never gave or demanded bribe from anyone all my life. All of us who served in my government, all my commissioners and others came out the way we went in. No one was richer, and not single one of my political appointees was addicted after we left office, despite that an opposition party came to power after us. The House of Assembly may have found common cause with Omisori because of money. The members complained that we did not give them money or cash. We could not because they simply did not have money. The trick, I was told, was that anytime a notice of trade dispute was served to the government, the Osun State leadership of the Joint Negotiating Council, the Nigerian Union of Teachers, the National Union of Local Government Employees, and the Nigerian Labour Congress would be bribed with money to soft pedal and cooperate with the government. Akole also lamented how civil servants deployed every opportunity to inflate prices of materials purchased and contracts awarded. The governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Tambuwal, has pleaded with President Muhammadu Buhari to take immediate action against terrorists killing innocent residents by declaring a full-scale state of emergency in the state. Tambuwal, who met with Buhari at the presidential villa in Abuja on Monday evening to brief him on the security situation in his state, said the declaration of a state emergency would enable the military and other security agencies carry out their operations without let or hindrance in all enclaves affected by declaration. While addressing President Buhari, the Tambuwal said the president Tambuwal said the operation should be carried out simultaneously in states where the terrorists have strongholds and hideouts, such as Sokoto, Zamfara, Katsina, Kaduna, Niger, and Kebbi, as well as other parts of the north where they currently holds sway. Tambuwal, who met with Buhari at the presidential villa in Abuja on Monday evening to brief him in the state, and said declaration of state emergency would enable the emergency and other security agencies to carry out their operations without let or hindrance in all enclaves affected by the declaration. Tambuwal also called on the president to give premium to the deployment of more manpower to all beleaguered areas. He also appealed to the president to consider popular operations and recall of retired military personnel for engagement in the war against terrorists and the recruitment of more personnel in all the security services. In view of the security situation in the Sahel, which has escalated tension in sub-region, the need to ask the Economic Community of West Africa States, ECOWAS, to seek extensive cooperation with the United Kingdom, France, and the United States of America on security issues, the governor added. President Buhari, in his response, assured the governor of the commitment and support of the federal government towards the full restoration of peace and security in the state and other places. We will not rest until this is achieved, the president said. BB Niger star Thatcher had urged people who have plans of beating self-acclaimed journalist Kemi Olunloyo to record it. She made the plea on her Instagram page. Recalled that Kemi Olunloyo got people angry after claiming that the late Sylvester Oromoni died as a result of peer pressure after he agreed to be beaten. She said he also agreed to drink engine oil just to join a cult in his school. Many people accused her of being deranged and making such claim without evidence. Reacting on her page, Thatcher said those interested in beating Olunloyo should record it. For more news and updates, please stay tuned to Fliptv News. I am Shijola Folabi. Good evening.